Today I will show you how to tie the size 6 olive zonker streamer. So what you do is you start your thread, this is A-dot thread, on a size 6 hook in the middle and wrap back all the way to above the barb of your hook and clip off your excess thread. Then you get a black piece of bunny fur and line the top of it up right behind your hook eye. When you do that, you're going to wet your fingers and split the bunny hair so one is going in one direction and the other is going in the other direction. You proceed where it is split to give it 3 tight wraps around the hook shank, and then go fold your zonker strip or bunny strip back and make a few wraps in front, just on the shank of where you tied your bunny strip in. From here you get, this is called pearl braid back. It's kind of like a shiny nylon, and you're going to tie this in right in front of where you tied your bunny in. So tie this in with a bunch of tight wraps and bring your thread all the way to the front of the hook and let it dangle there. So now you take this pearl braid back and you're going to start wrapping it up towards the eye of the hook, and you want to make a really nice tapered body, which means back towards the point of your hook, or towards the back part of your hook. It's going to be thinner and then progressively getting thicker as you go forward. And it doesn't need to look pretty because it is moving. This is a streamer. It's supposed to imitate a minnow in the water. And so I'm just giving it a nice taper right now. That's all I'm doing. Alright, now that I have my taper, I'm going to stop at the eye of the hook, go down, wrap my braid, which is this green stuff, around my thread once, around my thread twice, then cinch my thread up and wrap around my hook again. What that does is just lock this pearl braid back in there. Alright, after that I'm going to take, remember I had my bunny strip that I folded back. I'm now going to fold this back over the pearl that I just tied in, and behind the shank I'm going to tie that in as well, like so. So I'm left with a little bit of excess here. I don't know if you can see that, but after I get that wrapped in really tight so it doesn't fall out, I'm going to cut my excess off, and then I'm going to clean the head up a little bit so there isn't any of the two materials aren't kind of shining through my thread there, because that would look weird. Alright, so now you're pretty much done. Get your whip finisher. This makes a knot that is very hard to come out, and give it 4 or 5 wraps on the whip finisher and finish it off. Clip your thread and get some water-based cement. This is a Loon product, and wet that knot with it and all the thread at the head of the fly, and spin that around a couple times and let it dry. And your end result is a black zonker strip streamer, and that is really good when you're fishing in a river for trout.